Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to do a challenge short, but this is not short, and so let me preface this a little. Last night I did a little challenge for myself for the path I'm on and where I feel like, things are changing. I can feel the energy change, inside of me, and just all day I just kept feeling like maybe you should share this. And so I asked the angels and they said yes, because there are so many right now who are on not the same path, but on a light worker type path where they've really dedicated themselves and they've been through maybe the dark night of the soul, maybe some just really hard times, looking at things, clearing your energy fields, so that you can bring a different energy to the earth. And so that this is something that is not just unique to me, but there are many people. And if this is something you've been doing, if you do feel like you're coming out of a tough time, a dark time, then please continue listening to this, because this is the stuff I channeled, and I'll do a little more channeling now. So what I've channeled is, at this moment, we are moving out of this dark phase, this phase that we took upon ourselves to kind of clear up our energy field, and we're in a balancing state. So we're balancing our energies, we're tempering, the extremes into one, because when you take on ancestral healing, self-healing, anything that's very big in your energy field, or in, say, the collective energy field, then you find yourself in places, and they're saying this will be really helpful to some people. You find yourself in places that you're not normally in. You find yourself almost like you feel like you're crazy because your extremes, your emotions go to extremes. Whereas you never were like this before. If you were never like this before and you start doing this stuff and you see how they go to extremes, you have to take the minute to balance. So for the past few months, it has been a healing and balancing time. And how did they say it? They said, now you're coming out of the dark phase, and because you didn't give up, because you persevered, and they're saying that in these cases, with these extremes of this healing, that it would, no one would judge you for giving up. It was a rough road. They're saying you had a rough road. You didn't give up. You kept your kind of eye on the spiritual prize, and so now you kind of are walking into your own victory, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to say whatever that feels like for you. And you should be starting to feel that inside, regardless of what's going on around you at this moment. As we are walking out into the sun, we should be feeling the victory coming to, the victory that we have won for ourselves. This is a self-love journey, regardless of what you're doing as a light worker, regardless of who it involves. It's always self-love. It's always about you. So they're saying, and I know you've been probably feeling ascension symptoms and everything, so it's kind of, you kind of rose your energy to a higher level by clearing it out. That's why we clear things out. And then when you volunteer to clear collective or ancestral things, you're working to help groups clear energy up some, okay? And so what they're saying is to not fall, because there will be there's little things from what you were clearing that are going to come pecking back at you. They might feel huge because you feel like, I already did this, what the heck, and you get really upset, and you can make it bigger than it is, instead of letting it go through your energy field and out the other end. So they're saying to really picture yourself picture your victory, stay in your victory no matter what. And it's a time for you to think big, think bigger. Whatever you were looking to manifest, think bigger. Stand in it as if it's already there. And believe. Okay, this is something that I'm supposed to mention. They're talking about. I'm a huge law of attraction manifestor. I've always have been my whole life. But when I started on this journey, when I agreed to do certain things, it's just an energetic thing that you do. You know you're going to do certain things, and that you are going to clear your energy for it, so your energy is more pure and able to do the things that you want to do spiritually. When I started on that, the manifesting kind of turned off for a lot of things, because I kind of you sign a contract when you say, it's just like signing a contract. When you say you're going to do something, you're energetically putting yourself into this contract. And say you have to clear things, but you get that $10 million you've always wanted. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and work on clearing things, or are you going to take that money and go have fun? That kind of thing. So law of attraction is real. It doesn't feel like it sometimes when you are doing these kind of spiritual things for yourself, for your own journey. So it's time. They're saying, the angels are saying, it's time. If you are one of the people who have been working on this stuff, who feel like you're stepping out of a dark phase, it's time to think bigger. It's time to feel yourself in energy of all your dreams coming true. Just find the energy, however that works for you, in any way. Don't get too particular if it's going to make you not believe. You know what I mean? So just for me, I think the energy of bringing myself back, being more myself again, that's a huge reward for me. When you focus so much on healing things, that sometimes you lose sight of the own beauty of your own soul. So coming back to yourself, understanding that everything that you ever wanted was always just sitting there. It was just waiting for you to see it through the illusion. These are the words coming to me. And so think big, enjoy your victory, and spend some time marinating in how amazing you are and how much you have done. And I hope this is helpful. I love you all.